Yo, today I wanted to talk about the Tenet Plinx here, and I was thinking about what weapon I want to talk about, try to talk about something new every day, and I figured another corpus weapon that's a hybrid, single target and AoE like the stahltha, and I've talked about the stahltha like a week ago, a couple days ago. I talk about the Tenet Plinx here, because it's single target, and wait for it to recharge, and AoE. So it's a cool gun, cool gimmick. It is a sister lich weapon, so you can get a valence bonus on it. I have heat on mine. I think it's probably your best choice. Or magnetics, also very good nowadays. And I enjoy it a lot. I normally use it on Ureli because it has really good stats on it, but it's a great secondary. I'd recommend it just to like use it and carry you throughout a mission. You know, if it shows up in your rotation for your weekly EDAs, ETAs. It's very good. Obviously, not the base Plinks. Don't use the base Plinks. It's not that great. Use the Tenet Plinks that I have here. Um, so I mean, might as well show it off, shouldn't I? Um, it's really good. I have two form on it. That's not that much investment. Obviously, it is a lich weapon, so our capacity goes up as we form it. And I do have Merciless and some galvanized mods. And we'll just take out some of these. We're not at full galvanized and merciless stacks, and there is tons of ragdoll on it as well. But they did all die, so that's pretty good. And we'll finish off these guys here. Oop, oop, oop. It's like 4 or 5 shots there per kill. Not bad at all. Just giving you the quick and dirty on this gun. There's not much to talk about. It's a good secondary pistol. One gimmick, infinite ammo. You know the deal. My build might look a little bit odd because of one mod, since it is an AoE weapon, but I will explain myself. So, galvanized diffusion, multi-shot. We love it. We need it. It's good for damage. I'm modded for viral heat with a primed heated charge here as well for even more heat damage. If you don't have primed heated charge, just run the 60-60. Your damage isn't going to fall off that much. On top of my heat valence bonus, so heat damage, very good. Obviously, 260-60s here for viral. The status is a little sad, so these are very, very nice. Tire Cracker, crit damage, pistol gambit, crit chance. Could use, what's it called on pistols? It's not critical delay. It is creeping bullseye. I could see a world where you use this instead, maybe, for just a little bit more crit chance, 13% more. Do I think you need it? No. I would just either, run the normal ones, or I could see a world where you run a creeping bullseye. Lethal Torrent, more multi-shot, more fire rate. Fire rate's very nice on thing. Despite having 10 bullets, the fast recharge rate and it's infinite ammo, you're not actually reloading. It's very, very nice. And then we have Galvanized Shot here. You're probably thinking to yourself, hey, you're stupid. Galvanized Shot does not work on AoE. Why are you running it? I like to use it hybrid. I know some people will only ever shoot this thing with the AoE explosion. I like plinking people in the head. I like exploding people sometimes. I like doing a little bit of both. That's why I know some people, once again with the weird hybrid nonsense, they'll run Deadhead because of the crit stats. This is very good with headshots. I'm running Merciless, and I really like Merciless here too because once again, I'm not always shooting people. Sometimes I'm AoEing. So it's a very, very good hybrid. That's what my build's here. It's like the same thing with my build for the stahltha. I really like just using both versions of the weapon. I don't like locking myself into one playstyle when I use a gun. If you wanted to use the single fire only, maybe just chuck in Augur Pack here. The Augur set bonus is always nice, and it's just more damage. Why not? Elementalist would be really good if you're running heat. I could definitely honestly see that maybe over galvanized shot here for a primary fire only build. But no, I like the alt fire. Sorry, there's a helicopter going over my house right now. Oops, if you can hear it. But that's my Tenet Plinx build. It's a very simple hybrid crit variable heat build. There's not much to talk about here. Once again, you don't have the prime mods, run the normal versions. If you don't have the arcane yet from the steel path, I would drop lethal torrent and run hornet strike, that kind of thing. It's kind of like a simple addition and subtraction on where you're at in the game. You can get these Tenet weapons pretty early, so like I said, this drops if you don't have the arcane. and whatnot. This becomes the normal mod. This probably becomes Elementalist if you don't have Galvanized Shot yet. That kind of thing, you know? And that's the build. As for my loadout here, when I go into mission, like always, every single video, I'm running to Regia. He is going to prime the guys with cold damage, so they will take a little bit more crit damage, but it's not shifting the needle that hard. So, I think I am out of here. Into the survival mission. We are back in some Mott Void survival. You know what? Screw it. We'll start with the AoE. Get all our merciless stacks. It does suck that you have to have 10 ammo to fire off the AoE shot. It does kind of kill the mood a little bit, I will say. But hey man, AoE weapon in Warframe. And it sucks people in. It's a nice little vortex, you know. Keep my damage mitigation up. I'll probably use the single target against like the Acolyte and Vor. Well, Vor if he spawns. Sometimes he spawns super early and sometimes he doesn't. So I'm a little perturbed on that fact. Oh, the recharge after firing your AoE does drive me a little nuts sometimes, but it's all good in the hood. We don't know it's a good time with the Tenet Plinx, the Yareli. And we got Yareli Prime coming out soon. That didn't hit anyone. Yeah, she has her grouping ability, her 4, and she gets her passive, the bonus crit chance while moving. Very, very good with the Tenet Plinx. Nah, yeah, we're just chilling. I kind of suck right now. I'm not, like, locked in. But, this is good. I didn't, with how single target this is, it's not really a gun. I expect to, like, carry you in mission and nuke everyone. But it is fun, and it's a good time. And that's really all that matters, as long as you're having fun. A Warframe's kind of a game where you just do whatever your jam is. Boom, boom, boom. And you make it work. There's not really gear checks, per se. It's more of, like, investment checks, you know? Like, obviously, a Torrid Incarnon with, like, 3 Forma is pretty gas. But heck, man, if you like the Prisma Gregata with 8 Forma on it, be my guest. Holy, okay, I like that. They kind of shoot up like a fountain because of how they all get sucked up. I like that. But yeah, Yareli with the Tenet Plinx is one of my favorite combos. There's a lot of pistols that like I specifically like on Yareli. And this Plinx is one of them. I think you can hit reds every now and then on Yareli. I do run Avenger on her as well on top of her crit chance that she gets. You get the flat crit chance from Avenger. So that is probably skewing my results quite a bit. Oh, damage mitigation, there we go. I was about to say I should make a Mirage video because her Prime Access just went away, but I literally did. Goldfish memory moment. Ooh, that was a 1 mil heat proc there. Pretty fire, if you ask me. Yeah, but Adaption on top of this 90% damage mitigation, Mirage is just a friggin' bull. It is insane. Tanky as hell. I mean, yeah, we're chilling. 2:14, 3 minutes in. I mean, dock rate. It is a single target kind of weapon, mostly. And the reload mechanic between each AoE is pretty gross. What would make that better? Probably, like, imagine if the Plinx could use primary Crux, that would be funny. Ooh, I like that. That was a good one. Oh, Acolyte's here, Acolyte's here. Is there any like good Star Wars fashion frames? This reminds me of like a Star Wars weapon. Oh. Oh. But buddy, you're lucky you just went immune. And he's dead. This thing's a monster. It's a single target beast. Oh, my mitigation went down. Whoa. And we gotta wait. I don't like the recharge on that. I believe it's affected by... Is it affected by reload speed? I think the like recharge like that where it ticks up really fast is affected by reload speed, but I don't think the cooldown after an AoE shot is affected by reload speed. I could be wrong though. I could very, very well be wrong. AoE. Oh, where's this Leech Eximus at? Those are always bad news bears. And it has no recoil as well. You don't need any of the primed recoil mods that Barrow just sold for this thing, I'll tell you that. Pretty funny set of mods that guy sold. Dude, there you are. Come here. He's gone. That's 5 minutes in the bag. Put the Plinx in the bag, bro. Oh, Vor's here. We're not going. We gotta kill Vor. We gotta kill Vor. Oh, oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Ooh, let's take care of this corrupted guy first. Vor, where are you? There you are. Alright, let's roll and smoke this guy. Ooh. There's an ancient healing this guy somewhere. Where? All the way over here? No way. There's two. Alright, where's he at? The ancients are gone, you fool. Discord notification. Ooh. Oh. He's dead. He died to the heat procs. Let me just activate life support here. I'll activate my clones for fun. And yeah, that's pretty good with clones and buffing, you know. Obviously, every weapon I show by itself. I don't show it with like Warframe buffs or like actual like builds all centered around the weapon. I just show the gun itself and have a good time. And that's it for me. There's a new pope, so that's also cool. Adios. Bye.